What's up, Bazzle Babes? We finally made it to the classroom. I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to make it here on time. But do you see this sexy lighting up in this class? So what happened was, I asked for some of the overhead lights to be taken out, honey. And they were on the case. On the case. But I didn't ask for a dark classroom. And the other thing about an older school, well, this school, they don't have a lot of outlets. So I have the lamps, I don't have bulbs, and I hear the fire warden, so you want to be careful with this too. I hear the fire warden is a stickler. He's not a fan of extension cords. So trying to do lamps and stuff, there's hardly any outlets up in here. My nerves. Anyway, so he saw us. We got here really late. It's like almost 5 o'clock late. Oh. I just saw him and he saw us come in and he came down. They've been very accommodating, very amazing. They love the classroom. We bought more stuff for the classroom. It's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, buyer's remorse I'm going through. I'm gonna need therapy after this classroom is done. And then I was like, yeah, can we have a little bit more light in here? It's dark. I mean, this is like mood lighting. So I just look, there's one light right above me. I gotta stay right here. It's that good light that be kissing that skin, honey. When you vlog and you look for that good light. Like, this is the perfect light. But what do we get? So our goals, we just got here. Maybe we're gonna try to put the books on a bookcase. Do the tree of life. I got some pillows. I'm not sure if I'm really feeling the pillows, but we'll put some pillows out. And I got these I had already. So just giving you little treats here and there. And I don't know. Oh, and this my little area. And for those of you who do not know, I designed my chair. It has a quote in the back. So I refurbished the chair. I painted it, used fabric paint, and I designed these chairs. I designed these, and it has stuff on the back. So it still follows the graffiti theme. So that's what we did. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am back. So he came back. I could tell they're gonna spoil me. I could tell. They love the classroom. He came back and turned on one thing in each little section. And this lighting is, I wish I had a dimmer. There was another school, they were supposed to put a dimmer, honey, but we never got around to that. I ended up leaving. So, but I love how they're working with me. You know how you can tell you have something in your heart that's gonna be a good, I hope so. But something just happened. I was like, But let me just see, I don't want to put it in the universe. I just want you guys to know, well, freak it, I'm gonna put it in a universe, okay? Quiet, let me give you the tea. So, for those of you who don't know, you know, I've been teaching for 4 years. I'm going on my 5th year, and I teach 7th grade. Well, this year I'm teaching 7th grade. I worked at an alternative school where they get kicked out of school, they're sent to me. I did that for 2 years, and then I did 2 other charter alternative facility type schools with mental issues, kids rescued from sex trafficking. So my heart goes out to that type of kid, okay? So this will be my first year at a traditional school, and I am so excited. But I'm hoping that they need me as much as the other babies did. So I'll see how it goes, but I will have to follow my heart and go where I'm needed. I don't know, I'll see. And the AP was like, they gonna need you here too. So I'll see what my spirit and my heart says. But so far, I'm excited. I'm excited all the love that I've received from a few people. But I will say my 4 years of teaching has been lonely. It's been lonely. Then you deal with, you know, the haters and the jealousy and this and that. But I can only be me. I only know how to be joy. I think outside the box. I just think differently. I'm just different, and sometimes I'm punished for that. So I'm praying, and I don't want to put it in the universe that I'm not gonna experience that here. But you know, somebody just walked by and didn't say nothing. You know I'm in the classroom. Why you could say, hey, how are you? You must be the new teacher. Yes, I've been all up in your classroom. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay, no. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna love them anyway. I'm gonna love them anyway. Because that's what I do. So, we'll see how it goes. So, I cannot wait. We actually, Bobby, we just have 2 more things to do. And then I could possibly do the, what do you call it? The grand finale? I could possibly do the great reveal. I won't have all my internal systems in place. I'm kind of waiting for a laptop so I can start working on that stuff. I have, when I was at the behavior school, I had a beginning of the school year presentation that I went through with the kids. It's about 80 slides. Nope. What do you do when you cough? What do you do if you have to throw up? What do you do if you sneeze? I had a procedure in place for everything. And if you don't have procedure in place, honey, the kids will create one. And then all the other kids will follow behind with the procedure that kid created. So you got to think of everything. And I got, it's about 90, it could be 90 slides. Every time we had a team meeting, I was like, wait a minute, that's a slide. Yeah, I got one. How do you cough? There's a way you cough so you're not spreading your germs everywhere. How do you sneeze? How do you throw away trash? So I go through each, I model each, we practice and we rehearse each, and then we do that for a while until it becomes a habit. So I'm pretty excited. So once I get, you know, it's looking good and stuff, then I could possibly show you guys do a grand reveal. So maybe this will be the last one. I'm getting ready to do my back wall back there if we have time, if we don't get kicked out. Bobby's working on the library. I have to blow up 2 more balls. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of went overboard with the balls and the donations. I really did. But for those of you who follow me on my main channel, Only in Bazzle's World, y'all saw my garage. You saw that, right? The garage is empty. Just about. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to work. I want you to keep those things in mind. I mean, there's other things. Don't get involved with the drama, blah blah blah. There are other things, but what you walk by for? You could say hello. Hello. Hi, how are you? That's all you had to do. Hi, how are you? Look, we're gonna see how this goes. No, I'll kill her with a hug. I'll hug you. Hug you in a minute. How's it going, Bobby?
I don't know, because this bookshelf back here isn't very accessible. So I put all like the series books, like the books that are like 15,000 copies of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
So do you want those over there?
What?
This big stack of books.
No, that looks good. Remember, we got 2 other bookcases.
Oh.
Yeah. So don't stress it. We can, you know, put some decorative pieces under there, vase, you know, vase or something. And so I have so many books. Well, it's probably not a lot to some of you. Some teachers collect forever. But I have a lot of books because at one of the bookstores, every time they would get a load of books in, if you went in with your teacher ID, they would donate books. So I just kept going, child, until I created a full library. So I like to have these books available for children to choose a book that they want to read. I also do in the beginning, maybe that first week, I also do a book tasting. I transform the whole room into like a restaurant. So there's some things that I do, but I want to encourage reading by allowing kids to read what they want, not what I want. And I'm quite sure, you know, every district has their requirements and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, we do what we can to squeeze it in to encourage that love of reading, because Some of you don't know the story. Reading is what saved my life, and I love to read. Although I don't turn the pages of a book as often, I listen to audiobooks every day. I'm listening to an audiobook. But see, if the kids are in the car with me, they don't want to hear that. Don't you got those little ear thingies that all the kids wear, their little ear stuff and stuff? Alright, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm quite sure you don't want to see us putting a bookcase together. Maybe you do. I'm going to open up 2 more boxes of balls. And yeah, I may be opening more balls and getting rid of, because I have some older balls. We got work to do, sis. Hold on, just hold on. An energy drink. I probably should not be drinking an energy drink because it causes me to stay up to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning looking crazy. But this is my favorite. Yeah, it's kind of late for an energy drink, really. It keeps me awake. So, just so, and it won't be every day because not every day is a cute outfit day, okay? But I bought a mirror that I'm going to hang in my cabinet so I can do my outfit of the day. Let's see how I assemble this thing to try to hang it. Hopefully it works, but then if not, I have another solution to try to hang it inside my closet. This is a no tools required hanging mirror. Great. Yeah, it was a good idea, but it's not going to work. I'm gonna have to use that tape to hang the mirror. Bummer, because it won't close up here. It won't close. So anyway, I'm casual today, rocking my Brooklyn shirt, but this is what I want to use the mirror for. So rocking my Brooklyn shirt, I wore these pants, they're comfy to throw on. I had on my sneaker heels earlier. They're sneakers, but they're like heels. So when I knew I was coming to the school, I just threw these on. And this is actually 2 shirts, and I just layered it. Have I worn just this shirt out before? You know, we're gonna keep this channel, you know, PG. And, you know, I always do the tuck in the front. And is this something that I would possibly wear to school? Yes, it is. But what I would do, I would wear all of this, but I would have on a blazer on top. I have like 5 black blazers, or I'll throw on a colorful blazer. I love blazers. So yeah, this is something that I would wear to school. And but I dress all kinds of ways. Sometimes I like to dress like a little B-girl, and based on the kids I've had for 4 years. Remember, I'm coming to a whole different group and type of kids this year. So that's why I say I'll have to see. But you know, we connected the way I dressed as well. So I was like, dang, Miss Bazzle, you fly. Like, where you get your Adidas pants? Where you get your Adidas? You know, so they like that stuff. But we still want friends. Okay, we still into the friend thing, but you know, that's how I built my relationship. Sometimes I like to dress like them, and just have that little swag. And then sometimes I'll throw on a ball gown skirt and I have it on with a little t-shirt. Or sometimes I'll wear a sparkly top and throw it on with some cute jeans. They love the sparkle tops. It's weird. So I have one that looks like a baseball shirt. So they like that stuff. So I also capture the kids too by how I dress. Yeah, I ain't coming to school looking like granny. But you know, if that works for you, that works for you. You know, you have other things you do. Me, I connect and build those relationships in a different way. But one of the ways, once again, is how I dress. So sometimes I'm dressing like them. And I know I said this already, but that worked for the schools I was at for 4 years. You know, you're dealing with Title I, you're dealing with behavior, you're dealing with kids who've been arrested, you know, so sometimes I gotta meet them where they are. Yo, I can speak your language too, shorty, so what's this gonna be? You know, sometimes that's how I connected with the kids, and they love Miss Bazzle. You know, you're not gonna run over me. I know how to talk street too, boo. Okay, you're not gonna be coming at me like that. Do we need to go into the hallway and have a meeting? And the 4 years, there were really no parents. We were the parents, so I couldn't build an alliance with parents. So now this school, I'll have that opportunity, so I'm so excited to build that alliance with parents. And it's gonna be my first time, so I know I'm gonna make mistakes, you know, so but I'm excited. I feel like a first year teacher, but I'm gonna have to learn to take off that mentality, that 4-year mentality where I dealt with some of the toughest kids in the city. So it's gonna take me a minute to turn that off. Like, no, this is Billy. He's a sweet kid. You know, will I be able to do that? Or will I be able to connect with kids like that? Or I may have to go back to the hood. You know what I'm saying, shorty? Be my little shorties. You know what I'm saying? Try to save the little shorties on the block, baby. But that's why my classrooms all had the graffiti theme, because that's what they related to. So that was part of building my relationships with the kids by having them come through. Yo, you did that graffiti, Miss Bazzle? Yes, I did. So I designed that myself. I probably said this already. This I designed that. I did draw my little characters. For those of you who don't know, yes, I did draw my characters. This one took me about 9 hours because I had to teach myself how to do braids. So I did draw her. This I did on a computer, very easy. This one was very easy to do. And then I sent it to Vistaprint. This one, I did graphic design for about 10 years. I had my own company. Some of my closer friends, they were like, Joy, you know you're not fooling anybody. You know, and the name of my company was Rappalicious, W-R-A-P-P-E-R. Like paper wrapper. You know, that's just Rappalicious in your classroom. You're not fooling me. I was like, yeah, I know. And that's how my brochure followed the same theme of this banner right here. So I just wanted the theme to flow. And I love that brochure. But now I have an Apple computer. I don't remember how I designed. I think I did it in Photoshop. I gotta figure it out because that brochure is on an external hard drive. I gotta find it. And that external hard drive does not attach to my Apple computer. I have to buy an adapter that has a USB port. Anyway, and this one, she is my favorite. She's my favorite girl. I drew her. She is just with pencil. She's my favorite. Yeah. I love her. That is my B girl right there. And then I drew him. I found him on the internet and, you know, was like that small. But I don't know. It's weird. My brain works differently. Like I tell people all the time, I can look at something, especially if it's drawn, and it can be that small, and I can draw it bigger and the proportions will be the same. I don't know. I've been doing it since a kid. So, I think that's what I want to say about building those relationships. You have to find a way to build those relationships. Because let me tell you something. I'm still learning the content. I can't front. But, and the principal, no, it was an AP. She told me this. And my other principal, she told me this. So, I'm going to believe what they said. They was like, because I was like, oh, I'm not really a good teacher. I'm not a good teacher. You know, that's negative talk again. I'm working on that. I was like, I'm really not a good teacher, you know, but I'm good at building. They was like, yeah, you have a gift. And this other school, I was only at that school for about 8 weeks, and I became the favorite teacher in probably about 4. So she was like, no, you have a gift. I've seen you turn an entire class around. She said, so don't ever say you're not a good teacher, because not everyone can build a relationship with children. Anybody can teach content. Anybody can learn content. You can teach a monkey content, but not everybody can build those relationships. She said, you have a natural gift for that. And she said, don't you ever let me hear you say that. And I was like, yes, ma'am. So, and plus I'm a people person anyway, and a loving person. You know, some schools be like, oh, don't touch the kids, don't hug the kids. I'm a hugger. You know, I do the side hug. And sometimes it's the front hug with some of my special babies. I just love them all. But I'm like mom to them. And somebody told mom, grandma, we're gonna have some issues, okay? So that's that. So you're getting to know a little bit about me, but I'm a Title I girl through and through. In this school, I would say it's semi-Title I, but not really. So I have to see where I'm needed. I have to see where I'm needed. Maybe I am needed here, because, Hunty, I do not want to move anything in this classroom. I don't want to move anything. So we'll see how it goes. Ooh, child, I've been all around today with this hair. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. Not happy about that mirror though. I gotta break out my little tools. Let me stop playing with y'all. Because before we leave, I really want to get my student work wall up. What I'm gonna do with that, I have no idea. I really don't. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see what happens.